Hello, everybody, and today I'm here with some more Dr. Mario World news. We got some Datamined pictures for doctors, assistants, and worlds that are becoming in the next few months, until the next update, of course. And along with this, there was some information on World 20, but of course we've already got that revealed to us. And also the Twitter page that showed a picture for the new levels coming actually leaked the wrong set of levels, so we got a sneak peek there as well. So I might put that picture in here, but I actually posted that on my YouTube community tab because that's what they sent out. I could only assume that's what the new levels would look like, but obviously they're not looking like that. So we'll see a glimpse of that in this video as well. But this is your final spoiler warning. If you don't want to know what's coming, click off now. But otherwise, we're going to be talking about everything that's going to be in World 21 and World 22. So first up, here are the doctors and assistants. First up, we have King Boo, or Dr. King Boo, I should say. Then Dr. Morton, and the assistant, the only one we know of is Galumba, and that one will be going with King Boo. And I think it's very strange that they would do Boo and then immediately do King Boo. I feel like King Boo is the only one they really needed. Now that I know that King Boo is coming, I don't care about Boo at all, honestly. I don't get that. I don't think they should have done both of them, but I think I like King Boo better. The idea of the head mirror being on the crown there is kind of funny, but otherwise he looks pretty much exactly the same as Boo does. And Morton I'm real excited for. Unfortunately, we'll have to wait longer for Iggy, the final one that they have to add, but I like Morton too, so I'm excited that he'll be here. And then we still have to wonder what the next assistant is. And I'll go into that when we get to the previews of all the next worlds. But let's move on just to the individual skills and traits of all the characters. So first we have Dr. King Boo, who eliminates viruses at random, which includes viruses that require multiple matches. That kind of reminds me of 8-bit Dr. Mario's skill, but I don't think it is. I would have to assume that a character already has a skill because it's pretty generic, but I'm not entirely sure who it is. It also kind of reminds me of Kamek, although that one's specific colors, so I'm not entirely sure. And also doesn't say how many it will be clearing at once, so it could be better or worse just depending on that. But it is a pretty good skill, to say the least. It'll be helpful for showcasing, I would have to assume. And Dr. Morton changes bubble machines or ice fans into empty blocks. Now this we have never had, but I actually hadn't read this until just now, and I love that so much. I hate the bubble machines and the ice fans, so the fact that he could do that is really cool. Now what will end up happening is when I showcase it, there'll be no bubble machines or ice fans, and he'll never do anything, but just the idea of that is really cool, and he could definitely come in handy and definitely change some of the past levels that were really difficult. And of course we got the Bruiser already with this update. The Galumba, though, has a % chance to pop cannons, which will appear at the stage start, which is coincidentally exactly the same as the Bruiser one. So I guess I just want to get a few of the characters that can do that, because I don't think any have had that ability before. But let's now move on to looking at the worlds. So first up is World 21. I know in the past I just kind of showed both the worlds together, but here I'm going to just show them separately with all their contents. So World 21 is the one that was leaked. I think I'll try and put up a picture here of what the layout looks like, but other than that, obviously we have the metal here with this tree, which will probably be the main focus of the second part of the world. And it of course has Dr. King Boo and the Galumba assistant. The Galumba one makes a lot of sense. Dr. King Boo, I kind of feel it's just because we got Boo for the Halloween one, and now for the fall, they didn't really know who else to put in other than another Boo. Obviously, Iggy wouldn't be a good fit for the kind of fall setting, so I guess that makes sense. And then I really don't have anything to say. There's nothing to predict. We know everything that'll be in this update. But for World 22, we have this kind of mountain sky theme, which definitely reminds me of New Super Mario Bros. Wii, I think it was World 6, and that was in the mountains, and Morton was the boss for that, so I assume that's kind of what they're going for here. And I can see a few different pictures on here, and I'll put a link to the Dr. Mario World Discord if I remember to, which is where I got all this information from. I did not data mine this myself. But there are a few different pictures of the actual mountain theme. It's more than just these few cliffs that you can see on the medallion. But yeah, I'm excited for that, and I'm excited for Morton as well. We've almost got all the Koopalings, as I mentioned before. But the thing we don't know is the assistant. And I spent a very minute amount of time thinking about what the assistant could be. I don't know. If I'm thinking about the Wii game, the enemies I remember really are the small Goombas that were in the cave level, and there were a lot of piranha plants and some giant piranha plants that maybe they could go for. The bats, I believe we already had the swoops or whatever, but I know the bats were in there too. Yeah, I don't know. They've done so many of the common Mario enemies, and now they just did the Bruiser, which is one that I wouldn't normally think of, but it's definitely common, and the Galumba, which is another very common one. So I'm not really sure who else they could add, but I'm sure it'll be very obvious once we actually see it. But that's everything. There are a bunch of packs that I guess that are coming out as well that we'll see at some point, but there's really nothing else to talk about. Again, I don't think it was necessary to add Boo and King Boo. But Morton was obviously very necessary, and it's nice to see that he's going to be coming very soon. And the mountain theme is one that I definitely think we saw coming, especially for Morton. And the fall-autumn theme, it looks interesting. It's not necessarily a Mario-specific theme, but I guess neither is the Halloween kind of set of levels that we got this week. But anyways, as you've probably seen, I haven't even played any of the levels yet, so I'm going to go do that now. I just wanted to do this first. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you look forward to the next 2 worlds that are coming out in the next few months. And I hope you appreciate this. Again, check out the Dr. Mario World Discord if you want to see these photos for yourself. And I'll see you soon. Goodbye.